are certain things that can definitely help us be more productive, but I promise you don't have to spend a lot of money. In this video, I want to share with you 15 amazing productivity tools that you can find at the Dollar Tree. All simple things that will totally help you get more organized, get more done, and be your most productive self. Are you ready for this? Let's do it. Item number one is this little timer that I found in the kitchen section. Now, I am such a fan of giving every single task a set time period in which to get completed, and then setting a timer, staying focused, doing just that one thing for the time allotted, and moving on. I've also spoken elsewhere about what a big advocate I am of the Pomodoro method, where you work in 25-minute increments, take a 5-minute break, do a couple little rotations, take a longer break. It has been amazing for my productivity. And in the past, I have just used my phone's timer, which, has its own benefits, but I found that then I was way too tempted to scroll social media or do other things on my phone during that break period, right? When I went to turn the timer off. And more often than not, I got led a little astray. I didn't stay, confined to that 5-minute break period. So I just can't recommend something like this enough. It really is an amazing productivity tool to give yourself a time deadline, set a timer, and get working. What's especially awesome is that it has this little memory button here so that if there is a regular time interval that you routinely use for your productivity sprints, you can just set that in the memory and then you don't have to reset or adjust the time every time you want to use it. The next thing are these letter tray organizers that you can find in the office section. They are stackable, they're actually amazing quality considering they're just $1, and they are so perfect for organizing your workspace. We all know that a messy work environment interferes with our brain's ability to focus and actually do what it is we're supposed to doing, even if we don't necessarily realize it consciously. So getting your desk area organized is a huge productivity tool and trick that can go a long way towards helping you get more done. And these fit into any workspace. They're really sleek and nice looking and so functional. Item number 3 is this magnetic to-do list with a dry erase marker. Now, I don't have anything magnetic in my work area here that I could stick this to, but if you wanted, you could stick it on a fridge, or I'm just gonna tape this up in the back of my desk area so that I can write on it every single day and clearly identify the most important things that have to happen every single day of the week. They had several different options to choose from, and we all know that if you don't go into the day with a clear sense of what absolutely has to get done, you will be way too likely to drift about, get distracted, and not ultimately complete the most important tasks you should have. So this is a great solution to avoid that problem. Productivity tool number 4 is to get a desk light. Now, there are lots of options to choose from at the Dollar Tree. I'm personally really excited about this push light option that I want to stick up above my workspace to just give me a brighter work environment. And then I also got this clip-on one that can shed additional light onto my work area. There are many other options, but having a good lit environment is so key to being able to be productive. The 5th productivity tool you can find at Dollar Tree is a whiteboard and dry erase markers. Now again, they had many options to choose from, but I was personally a fan of this design. I thought it was really fun and exciting and can kind of spruce up my workspace here. But I'm gonna use this to write inspirational quotes to myself, to keep track of certain metrics and goals and habits that I track on a regular basis, to remind myself of important deadlines. You can use this for anything, but I think having a good whiteboard and dry erase board is a really important, helpful thing to increase your productivity. Number 6 is a file holder. This little cardboard contraption can be easily put together and then slides into any size workspace, especially if you don't have room for one of the letter trays that I talked about earlier. It's so great for holding loose papers, for holding books or notebooks or other things that might just look a little off if you have them all strewn about. And I just love the design that Dollar Tree has in stock right now. Obviously, their stock is constantly changing, and so they might have a different style later on, but I thought this was really fun, and again, just sort of spruces up my workspace. Productivity tool number 7 are these microfiber cloths and some electronics wipes that will really help you make sure that you can actually see your monitor screen, right? And that your workspace stays, dust-free and pretty nice, clean, sanitized. That's clearly something that I have struggled with and don't keep up with on as regular a basis that I should. There was this microfiber cloth option, which is great for any kind of surface, dry or wet. Then I found these Clean Life multi-purpose cleaning cloths, and I love that they're made of recycled material. And again, it says they work great on wood, glass, leather, electronics, or auto surfaces, so very multi-purpose. And then these electronic wipes are just the perfect amount of wetness so that they won't get your devices wet, but they will get them super clean and polished so that you can see better and get more done. Item number 8 is a stylus pen. Now, Dollar Tree has so many of these to choose from, and I was really amazed that they are just $1 because I have spent way more than that at Walmart or especially Amazon in years past. And it seems like I'm always needing more of these, whether that's because I've lost mine or my kids have taken it or who knows. But this one is actually a 4-in-1. It is a pen, a stylus pen, a flashlight, and a laser. And it says that it works with all touchscreen devices. These are so useful for digital planning or note-taking or any kind of creative work that you might do on a tablet or an iPad. That's something that I am increasingly getting more and more into, and so having a good stylus on hand is really key to productivity. Now, as awesome as all of the digital resources out there are, I'm still very much a hard paper kind of girl. I just love having lots of notebooks and note paper on hand. So that's why the 9th best thing you can get at the Dollar Tree to increase your productivity are their assortment of notebooks and notepads. These are so great to have on hand. Obviously, I'm a fan of the bright color because it matches my shirt, but they come in all kinds of different options. You can get really fancy ones like this gold sequin notebook that I got. You can get any size notebook or composition book, but these are invaluable for placing next to your work area so that when you think of an idea or another task, a to-do list item, anything that is otherwise going to kind of live up in your head and interfere with your ability to focus, you can jot that thing down, do that proverbial brain dump, and then get back to work to stay as focused and productive as possible. Number 10 are these erasable highlighters. As a professor, I am constantly reading books or articles or making notes on students' papers and needing to, have some way of highlighting important sections. What I love about these is, in fact, that they are erasable. Obviously, Dollar Tree has a whole assortment of regular highlighters in all kinds of different colors too, but these are super helpful, and they really do erase neatly so that you don't leave any mess behind if you decide that maybe you didn't want to highlight that thing in the first place. Number 11 are the colored pens and pencil holder bags that you can get. Now, I have spoken so many times about what an avid fan I am of color coding the different areas of your life, whether that's in your planner or on your to-do list or just in general. I find it so helpful to have different colors of pen on hand, and I'm amazed at the quality of the pens that you can get. They seem to last forever, they write really smoothly, you can get ballpoint or gel style, I like both, but I love, again, just that you can get all these cheap colored pens for such a good price. And then this was actually, I think, one of the cosmetic bag options, but it is perfect for holding all of the different pens and dry erase markers and other things that I use on a regular basis. And then I love that it can slide so easily into my work bag as I'm heading out the door. I told you there were so many great things. Number 12 are drawer organizers. We all know that we tend to just throw things in drawers and then not be able to find them later. So I, for one, love using these cheap plastic bins to organize all of the different clutter that I have inside my drawers. Now this is a 2-pack of the kind of wide rectangular size, or you can get a 3-pack of these pencil size ones. Either way, you can really just get everything exactly how you want it so that you can be organized and know exactly where to find whatever it is you're looking for. We've got a few more. Number 13 is this micro USB cable. Now, again, lots of colors to choose from. You know that by now, but the one I got is really cool because it actually lights up. These are perfect for having on hand because I seem to always be misplacing my phone charger or needing to plug my phone into my computer so that I can play music in the background or upload or download files. So many different things. This one really is great for the speed of transfer, and it's just really cute, really neat to have on hand. A definite productivity tool win. Now tell me in the comments if you think this next thing is a good productivity tool or not, but I definitely argue that it's important. That is to have good, healthy snacks on hand. Each of these bags was just $1, and I love that they are healthy fruit and nut snacks that are great for fueling our bodies and our brains for prime productivity. We all know that what we eat matters, and that if we are choosing unhealthy snacks, we are going to be less able to get our work done. So they had a bunch of different options to choose from. These are so delicious, and I just love keeping them near my desk so that I can get a snack anytime I need to keep working. Similarly, number 15 is to have a good coffee mug on hand. I am definitely a proponent of finding non-caffeine ways to stay awake and have more energy, but that being said, I am a huge coffee lover, and there's just something about holding my nice warm mug of coffee that helps me get in the right mindset to do my work. So as you can see, this mug says bloom where you are planted, and I love that, you know? So having a mug that is going to lift you up, help you stay motivated, and help you to get more done, that's a definite win. And on that note, don't forget that Dollar Tree has quite an assortment of coffee and creamer as well. All right, those are my top 15 picks of productivity tools that you can find at the Dollar Tree. It is seriously so amazing what just $1 will buy, and each and every one of these things can be so helpful when you are trying to increase your productivity. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite, or if you know of any other productivity tools I should check out. I've made a whole other video with some of my top productivity tips. So jump into that video, give this one a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for 2 new videos a week on planning, prioritizing, productivity, time management, and that elusive thing we call work-life balance. I'll see you back soon. Have a great day. Said that twice. Seriously, each one of these things will help you to get more done, stay more focused. That was going so well. One more for good measure. Be more organized and stay focused at the task on the task at hand. It's about time I got a good one. They have a million different, not a million. This one is a 2-pack for this rectangular size. Are those rectangular? They are amazing quality considering, goodness. Now tell me in the, I just spit. Dollar Tree also has a huge array of coffee and, what is it called? I always lose my train of thought when I think of something else. They seem to last forever. They have both ballpoint style or gel style. I'm just doing so well. I'm so ridiculous. So that I can get them out of my, that you can find in the office section. So I highly recommend experimenting with that kind of All right, so one more time.